Hi everyone, this is Polly from Polly's Pretties coming at you with another DIY. I had been asked to show how I make my cupcake liner rosettes. So that's what I'm going to do. The first thing I do is take my 1-inch circle punch and I just punch out a few little circles. That way I have my backing piece, which is right here. Now I'm going to show you how I do the front. And there are tons of videos out there, so if you think mine's wonky or whatever, then by all means, please feel free to look up another video. Okay. You want to make sure you only have one of the cupcake liners, unless you want to make a bunch. Now, what you're going to see me do here is I'm going to take my scissors, pick just a little area here on the side, and I'm going to cut up to the base right here where the cupcake liner meets this top piece. And yes, I cut all the way up. See? Then with your scissors back in place, right where that white and that gray come together, you want to go right there and start slowly cutting all the way around your cupcake liner, making sure that you separate the white from the gray. At least the best you can. Sometimes they're not exactly even. Alright. When you finish, your top piece should come out. You can put it aside to save it for other things, and then you have like this little ring. Now, that being said, all you're going to do with this little ring, lay it across your finger, grab your hot glue gun or whatever glue you like using. You're going to put a strip of your glue right down that line. Then you're going to pull this other side up to meet it and overlap it just by one. Only by one, that's all. Now you have a circle formed. You're going to grab one of your backing pieces that I told you to cut out, the little circles. Sit your cupcake liner over top of it. Get your lovely glue gun again, and this is where you got to be quick, people. And I'm not kidding, you gotta be quick. Because what you're gonna do now is put your little daub of glue on your backing circle. And go ahead and put after your daub is on there, you're going to make sure to try to squish this to make it look like it has the up down like mountains and valleys to make the rosette kind of look. Mine are not perfect, far from it. When you get it where you think it might work and the glue is still, ouch, warm, press it down into place. Make sure you press right where that glue is, because you want to make sure it stays. And if anything is loose, you do need to tack it down with some glue. Alright, so this one's a little bit more oblong. I mean, I'm sure if I cut it, I could make it look rounded. But that's the basic idea. And again, just your little circle on the back. And then you can decorate the front of these any way you decide to. So, hopefully you understood what I was telling you about that. I know I was probably off of camera. Didn't mean to be, sorry. But that's all I do to make mine. And then, like, if I want them a little more rounded looking, I'll find, like, say, a jar or a container that's round, sit it on here, and then just cut around it so that it's more rounded. Although with mine, I tend to leave them natural because, hey, I'm imperfect, so they're imperfect. But that's how I do it. Hopefully, this helps. And you can do this with the large cupcake liners. All you do is cut out the center top and then cut along the side and then glue it into a circle when you're finished with that. Like I said, you can use any of the big ones, plain ones, decorated ones. You can use the mini cupcake liners to do this. Works the same way. And the other way that I've seen people do it, and I sometimes will make them like this, and sometimes don't. And I'll show you, I better show you with one that's decorated. Let me see. Let's go with a white RIP, I guess. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go with the black one. It's probably going to be easier to get, so... Okay. Well, I was right. It's somewhat easier to get a hold of. Somewhat. And again, you just want one. You don't want a ton. So that is why it's taking me a minute. There we go. The other way that I've seen people do it is you put it on your table, you flatten this out like this, so you can actually see all of it. And then they have you fold, if you can see, let me see if I can turn this way. Okay. You kind of pinch it in the center here and give it like a little fold, and then you turn it, and you, again, if I can get a hold of it, kind of pinch it in the center and kind of give it another fold, like so. And let me see, sometimes it's easier to pick it up. Anyway, the idea is to pinch the center in, and what you do by doing that is you're making your rosette. And it's a little bit harder because it's pinch and fix and pinch and fix. And then, of course, there you go. There's that kind of rosette. And the center kind of looks folded. And you can use this as a background for, say, like this. And it's bigger, as you can see, because you're not cutting out that center piece. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to use it for the center of this, or for the background of this one. Boy, I almost said that really bad, didn't I? Okay, and then you just place your smaller cupcake liner in the center of the big one. I just did a little 5 count there because I wanted to make sure my glue was going to stick. Make sure you press down. Always, 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 always with the press down. Just to make sure everything's set in place, and there you go. Now you have a layered cupcake liner. One that you like folded and did, and then one that you did by the cutting method. And again, you can just decorate these however you like. You could add glitter to them, you could add beads, you could add the little gems, you could add stickers. It's whatever your heart desires, really. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, pay it forward when you can. Be nice. You don't know what folks are going through. And stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.